Oh, I'm so glad we had the jury stuff.
You like my do-rag, baby? You like it, baby? You like my do-rag? Ooh, I'm giving thumbs up for you, baby. Thumbs up. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah. Well.
So, try this on.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
You got some thick wrist.
Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Blang, blang. Blang, 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 blanging. Yeah, ooh, look at that blang, blang, y'all.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, look at this.
Oh, you can put that on, baby. Go on, put it on, baby.
I don't know about all that, man. Ooh, your neck too thick, Jack. Just let it hang right there. Look in the mirror.
Ooh.
What we got? What we got?
Cheap. You kind of cheap, ain't you?
Ooh, we just hold it. Ooh, we look good. J and Bay. J and Bay.
Ooh, that blang, blang, y'all. Look at it.
Go on, take you a sip, baby.
I'm not Thomas no more, baby. You know who I am?
Who would you be? 10-10.
No, baby, I'm Tyrone now.
Yeah.
Thomas to Tyrone, baby. Woo! Don't get my brown liquor. You want some of the brown liquor? Want some of the brown liquor? You got black in my eye. Woo! On dog.
We finna turn Married at First Sight to
what?
Married and Love and Hip Hop.
I'll tell you one thing though, girl. I do something like this going on naked. You gonna have to up your game, baby girl. Up your game.
Your neck too thick. We have to.
You want a thick neck, don't you? You want a rough neck?
Rough neck, not thick neck.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. What's going on, KoEd Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight?
Continue.
You gotta leave Tyrone alone now. You don't want Tyrone to turn to Ike. Okay. Well, I turned to Ike.
Let's move on.
That's what I thought. Anywho, welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub, aka Tyrone tonight. This is my little wife right here.
Kourtney, also known as Caramel, not Camille, but Caramel.
That's what I'm talking about, baby girl. That's what I'm talking about. Now it's that. What? That's what I'm talking about. Anywho, this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship, reviews, and entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight. And Poe Thomas is turning to Tyrone. God, she turned him out.
Baby, that thug love, passion, all that stuff, thug passion.
Dang.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet.
What?
Cut scene. So if you are brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here. We do skits. I know it's been a while, but they had to give us something to work with, Jack, because yeah. But yeah, and y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it. Make sure that you comment, you share, make sure you like. Y'all, the likes been low, honey. Like the doggone video that rhymes. Do it, okay?
That's right.
And if you haven't joined our lives, what are y'all waiting for? We like to have fun on our lives. So, because, you know, we kind of go over and give the people a voice to talk about Married at First Sight and what they feel about it. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, it started out, well, first of all, what you thought about this episode?
It was pretty good. You know, to see the transformation of Thomas to Tyrone.
After she laid it down.
Yeah, she laid. That's what happened. If you lay it down good, woman, or a woman can lay it down good to a man, she turn him out like that, she can turn him to anything she wants to. That joker, like, he got that good cookie, and he said, ooh, I'm a thug now, baby. Earrings, necklace, you know, watch it. I'm all in black, man. He was feeling himself. I was like, God, because you got the ill nana. The ill nana would turn a man from a square to a thug. That's a powerful ill nana. Powerful.
Look what I did. So let's move on. So Alan and Madison, so they it started out with it ended last week because she was like, I finna go home and tell him because he finna go home and get it. He finna see another side of me because yada 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 yada. But anyway,
what happened?
We didn't see all of that, honey. She was talking all that noise to them, honey. But he was all mild, meek and mild when she came in. So basically, it seems as though, you know, they went out the night before, and, you know, they went out with the people from the housewarming, his friends, her friends, and, you know, she was acting like she was single, honey. She was with her friends. He really didn't feel like they was entwined, like they was in a marriage, like they just had a housewarming. So he was looking for her, and one of her friends was like, I think she left, but she actually went to the bathroom. So he was like, bet, you left, I'm leaving. Like, you know, so that's basically what it was. He said he wasn't really like feeling, I guess, going to the little football thing or whatever, but yeah, that's what he was in his feelings about.
Yeah, I understand, Alan. I've been in that position once before. You know, you go out with a woman and she get around her friends, she gets all about you, and you sitting there at the table by yourself, looking all sad. And people bring you chicken wings because they don't know who you was there with, because you looking sad. Then she realized that she was there with you. Then she come back. Oh, I forgot you was here. You want to sit in the car? Yeah, let me sit in the car.
Who said that? That
all.
really happened?
Remember the time I went to the party with you?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was sitting at the table all by myself. All by myself. She like, hee, good well girlfriends, and just left me there. I'll be right back. 2 hours.
You can tell who had a nap today, done it. Woo, look, this what happens when the old person gets some rest. He ain't talking about his ailment. He ain't talking about he tired. He ain't talking about he worked long out. He got some showing up energy, honey. He took them a nap. That's what all folks do, child. Then they come back refreshed, honey. So yes, that's what had happened. So let's move on to the next one.
That's not the case.
Thomas and Camille.
That's the case. That's the reason why I got so much energy because of Thomas. He gave me a new life of energy. I said, if he can be a thug at that age, so can I. But go ahead.
All right. So it seems as though Thomas and Camille, you know, he had got hurt, honey. He had got injured, so she had to stretch him out and stuff. He claws and limps and whatever claws and what they call them, picks and claws and.
You keep going to the quad. I don't know how many quads that you got, but you keep going to the quads.
What they called it?
Quad.
And what else?
See, Achilles. No, it was Achilles.
That's Achilles heel, child. No. Anyway, so his claws, some was needed his stretching. So, you know, his wife was there to stretch him on out and stuff. So then they, you know, have a conversation, and he was just talking about, you know, it made sense when, you know, sister was talking about, you know, I didn't see the color part from a black woman's perspective. And so, you know, it made more sense to him. And so, you know.
Thomas is the type of dude, he's willing to open his mind and learn new things. You know what I'm saying? And he probably didn't know about the 2 strikes against black women, or for a woman being black and for a woman to be a woman also. That's 2 things against you already, you know. So a black man, all we got is black, you know what I'm saying? But we still have the man part, so we can still maneuver through places y'all can't do. So I'm glad that he kind of realized that, and, you know, and he understands that not some, but all black women have an extra hurdle to cross than most people.
Yeah. He was also saying she was saying that, you know, she said, I don't want you to think that that's a strike against you, like it's a negative or anything like that.
Yes,
she said, I like you.
No,
and so he said that he wasn't sure if she was into him. So to hear the part that's saying, I like you and stuff like that, it kind of boosts his confidence. And so, okay. Right, okay. You feeling me? I'm feeling you.
Okay, I hear you. If you like Thomas the way he is, why are you taking him to the jewelry store trying to change Thomas to Tyrone?
He wanted it. He wasn't talking about it. We ain't got to that part. So anyway, Petty One. They wasn't call him Petty One. Need to find a J that goes with.
His name is a J. I thought it was a W. No, I knew it was a J.
You take that hat off and that wig cap, it just affected your brain. But anyway, so, you know, he on camera. He just went riding his bike, I guess, in the morning time or whatever, you know, getting his exercising on and stuff. So he coming back in the house.
He gets up before 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, well, he getting in the house and he was like, look at her. She just not getting up. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. If it's on a Saturday.
What time?
1 o'clock in the PM, I'm sorry. not in the morning. Well,
Okay, she's supposed to be sleeping
oh
in
yeah,
the
it's 1
morning.
p.m. and she's just not getting up. Now I'm saying, what day is it? Sunday or whatever? Because
I
maybe
think
she
it was
had
a Saturday. I think
maybe
it was the
she.
weekend.
So I was like, ooh yeah, he getting turned off more and more, Jack, because she is not an early riser. She doesn't seem like she'll go get her. He be on it.
I ain't gonna lie, that would kind of irk me, man. If I'm out there hustling and bustling and trying to grind, and I come back home, and you sit on the couch watching TV, or you just waking up and getting out of bed, that would bother me.
He was riding his bike. He
I
wasn't
know,
hustling nothing.
I know he's still trying to keep in shape, but he said he gets up early every morning anyway.
That's him. I get up early every morning,
But
but
she
you
might
still
not.
roll in that bed.
But she might not get up on a weeknight or weekday. Well, she might get up around 9 o'clock on a weekday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She seemed like the type of person like, okay, I can get up anytime I want to.
So the next thing, you got MM and her friends, and they talking. And so that friend, she said, "Listen, honey, let me tell you what had happened over there at the housewarming. I know you wasn't there, so this what had happened." And she started telling them about the situation where Ike was calling MM aggressive, and she disagreed with him and stuff.
Well, when she found out why he called her, she might want to reassess that.
So MM said, I really and truly just want to talk to him. I don't want to have surface conversations with him. I really want to go deep. And it seems as though that's something that he don't want to do. And so the friend was talking about, he was talking about their busy work schedule and stuff like that. MM said, I be want to communicate with him, but honey, he get in bed at 9 o'clock. He gets in the bed at 9 p.m. And then he'll be hollering like, oh, it's too late to talk. And so, yeah, he still got that M, y'all. So excuse him if he in y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
because
so
it sometimes
sorry.
may drown me out.
I forgot all about that. But
You
anyway,
need a halls, baby.
No, but it gives me an opportunity to jump in, as I did that on purpose. But anyway, yeah. I don't know why why. Hey, dude, why are you still there? Why? We know you don't like the girl. Okay, you can say it's surface. You can say you still trying to get to know her, but the way your energy around her, man, it's just like you don't want to be in her presence, man. Not at all. So I don't understand why he's still there. And M can be a lot. She can be a handful to certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So M was saying that she's not sure how to move forward because now she don't know. She got to tiptoe around if she being too aggressive, stuff like that.
Why
and I hate that because now it kind of if anybody would tell a person, oh, you're talking now, if you're trying to move forward in a relationship or friendship or whatever, now you got to tiptoe around because you don't know what your actions is doing to that person now. Right, so true. Now it puts a complex on her. So
yeah, and she's in a difficult position right now because you're right. She has to walk around on eggshells. She don't know how to approach Ike, because it seems like any way she approach Ike, he's gonna get either he's gonna get smart with her or he's gonna lash out at her. And it's difficult to hold a conversation with a person like that.
Yeah. So the next thing, you got David child going to get his eyebrows done. But he going to get them done because Michelle, that's her friend, and so I guess she talked him into doing it. David got some really thick, pretty eyebrows, but it probably just shaped up or whatever. But it was new to him, and something he do. Most men don't do that.
Yeah, you're right, cause I don't get my eyebrows.
You ain't got none.
I don't have any. I ain't got none. You really want to be a thug, don't you? Grammar. Go ahead. I ain't got none.
So, yes, you get.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. So the friend was just asking, can I get that? Do you like a little kid? Like, can I get that? First is the mallet, now is this. Which one? I
want you to see the light.
Stop! Don't do that.
I got it.
Well, play with the light over there, like a little dog. Chase the light. Chase the light. So anyway, so the friend was just asking, how things was going and stuff. And I ain't finna spend too much time on this, honey, because they basically, the friend was just saying, Michelle, you know, she could be positive. Michelle had to look on
Oh,
that one
Lord.
because she
Don't tell him the truth
wait a
now.
minute, because that ain't what she been exuding to
Yeah.
him. But it was refreshing knowing that she can be, because all I got was negative Nancy, honey. Negative Nancy. Every word, every move, every negative. So, you know, but yeah, so the friend was just basically saying, listen, why don't y'all do some activities? What's something you like to do and all that stuff, whatever. So, you know, we kind of set it up for the next scene. You got something to say? I'm so sick of Michelle, honey. She go back and forth.
Oh, she's still on the show. Why?
Maybe next week, honey, she gonna dismiss herself, honey. So Thomas is setting up a massage, honey. He said, I'm gonna do this.
Why you get so happy on that part?
Because
why?
Maybe I want you to say
Why you get so happy on that part?
Did you take some notes? What'd you do, Thomas?
Did you take some notes?
What she do?
Turned into a thug. So did you take some notes?
Hey,
apparently she put it on him.
You the one said that you what?
Apparently she put it on him.
You want me to do you like that?
And all you said she turned into a thug. He got the scene.
You want me to do that?
The scene from Boomerang, the sunshine scene.
Hey, I can be your sunshine, Skittles, rainbow, over the mountain. What you need, honey? Stop, for real. So anyway, so Thomas was saying that, you know, he said he gonna give his wife a massage, honey. It was like one of these tables and stuff like that.
It
so
wasn't like this.
I was bigger than that, but I'm just saying, come on now. So you know, she come home and she was like, "What's this?" He got the rose petals, he got the candles lit, he got the soft music in the background.
You think Thomas he had an agenda by doing that?
Probably so.
He knew
because it was almost like, okay, now I know you into me,
right?
And I think he probably wasn't sure, because now she's like, yeah, I'm into you, you know, I like you. So now it's kind of like,
he
damn,
gave him the confidence to go ahead. The
next day, I don't know,
probably the next hour. She liked him.
So she come in, she was shocked and stuff. So he said, here go your little robe. So you go put that on and stuff like that. I'll come back and give you a massage. So he give her some champagne, trying to get her drunk.
And no, I think what really caught me when she did her confession.
Confession?
I said confession. What I said.
I swear I'm going to throw it in the trash.
Well, she did her confession that, well, I never had a dude to do something like this for me. No doubt you haven't had nobody do something like that for you because you dealing with thugs. They don't do stuff like that. What you said? They took her to the strip club. They took her to the strip club. Oh yeah, that's why she ain't used to stuff like that, man. But when you get a nice guy, a lot of nice guys, that's what we do. We do stuff like that. We go out of our way to make you feel like a queen. And that's what you did. Not like a.
I thought you said the nice guy do stuff like what Thomas did. But you, no. I thought you were talking about the massaging part.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, the nice guy do the massaging thing. Oh. What mine at?
Pay for yours.
That ain't what I said. I want you to do it. I want you to
I said, you need a massage? You said, yeah. Cash out. So there you go.
So anyway, so yeah, he giving her the champagne and all that stuff, whatever. So as they sitting there talking, you know, and she was just saying, you know, she liked this and all that stuff. Thomas, he kissed her once, he kissed her twice.
Can I say something before you go?
Go ahead.
That first kiss was a test kiss. Okay. He was gonna see what she gonna say. Stop. He said, Mwah. He said, okay, she didn't say stop. I'm gonna go in for the second. Okay, she didn't say stop. Then go a little bit lower. Okay.
I said, wait a minute, Thomas, this TV. Okay. Thomas, this is not Cinemax or the HBO. The camera's still here. Did y'all forget we was watching?
Thomas said, he don't care, man. I'm a thug, man. I bet it was for thug transformation.
Yeah.
But he kissed her the fourth time. I said, okay.
That was that pre-thug passion.
Yeah. He said, I said, okay. He did it 4 times now. She didn't say no. That's what she said. All right, Tom, we can go to the bedroom.
Sometimes you gotta go and see what it's all about, how you putting it down. So
apparently, hey, the next day, you know, she didn't say nothing bad so far. Go ahead.
So Carl and Juan are talking about the lack of communication and, you know, the lack of affection. So she's just basically giving him a scenario on how she grew up, and, you know, it wasn't affection or a lot of communication with her family and stuff. And so, she had to do therapy because of that. And once she went to therapy, then she realized like affection is important to her.
She sounds like she comes from a family and like my family. Because we didn't show affection growing up like that. We didn't say we loved. We knew we loved each other, but we didn't say it out loud. We didn't kiss each other. We didn't hug each other. We're growing up, and like she said, now as we got older, we started to do that. Now, why? I don't know, but my mom, she'll say, "I love you." I said it back. But growing up, I knew she loved me, but we just didn't say it. But some households, that's the way we was raised.
Yeah. So one was like, listen, pump your brakes. I understand what you're saying. I ain't there yet, honey. I ain't liking you like that. I said, well, where the switch that?
I think the switched that at the honeymoon.
A lot of switches switched at the honeymoon.
I think it switched at the honeymoon. And because when they was getting a massage together, he was gawking her. Like he was saying, he was trying to fight himself not to touch her. So the switch had to happen there. I think it happened when they would start talking about jobs and finances.
Probably so.
That's why I think the switch happened.
Yep.
He started acting different after that.
Is it when did that? No.
Before
the honeymoon.
Yeah, that was before the honeymoon. I think they were sitting there talking about the honeymoon.
What'd you bring? 50-50? So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's when the switch happened.
So the next thing you got, David is taking Michelle bowling to meet two of his friends. And so, I was like, yeah, she don't look like she had no bowler outfit on, honey, because it looked like she's still trying to hold this, and one of them boots could have popped out while she's throwing that ball.
But I thought her friend at the eyebrow place told her and David to go out to do some activities together, right? But like you said, it's like she wasn't planning on doing no activities together when she got to the bowling alley.
No, because she had them boots. She said, you gonna bowl in them? So, she just came, But anyway. She just
came to film, basically.
Probably so. So as they was finished bowling and all that stuff, whatever. So, the friend started asking her questions and stuff. And basically, she was saying,
can I say something?
She came into the marriage with an open mind.
Basically, what she did, she just dogged the dude out in front of his friends. She said almost every negative thing about David in front of his friends. And David just stood there. You can tell he was hurt.
He was hurt.
He was
hurt and embarrassed.
Yeah, and she just laid into he this and finances. He cusses a lot. And I'm saying, come on, if he's that bad, why are you still there? Well, every morning I wake up, I say I'm gonna give I'm gonna give it 100%. I'm gonna give her some effort. I'm gonna do this. Every time I wake up, I'm gonna do this. And I don't.
Still get spit on.
I'm just saying, if you're not gonna do it, then stop. My main thing is just stop dragging the dude, man. Just stop it. Just stop it. Just let the guy go. You go your separate way, and he goes his separate way, and y'all just live your lives separate.
So yeah, that was it in a nutshell. So the friend was just asking, well, your expectations, are they realistic? Maybe they are real.
Yes? Huh? I think she said yeah. Did she say yes?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, they could be unrealistic. And I think she was like, probably so. So anyway, so let's move on. Addison. I didn't combine their names. Madison and Alan are seeing Dr. Pia, basically to talk about their sex life. So Dr. Pia make her rounds trying to see, honey, what's going on with these people in sex. So she brings up the she heard about the nightclub situation or whatever. And, Alan was like, well, I felt ignored. So I ignored her, kind of like a petty move and stuff. So Madison was just saying, too, that was happening in previous relationships. But as far as her being in a relationship, like she's not always present. I'm saying, girl, what? She prioritized friends, family.
No.
More than the mate.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she put them more than the mate. The mate may get whatever she got left, but she's just not used to that.
That's not healthy at all,
girl,
man.
You ain't trying to be in no relationship, then.
That's not healthy because if the mate gets the leftovers, sometimes it's not a lot of leftovers to have.
Heck no.
You know what I'm saying? And be somewhere with your spouse, and she's giggling and cock-cotton kicking with her friends and leaving you out, and you sitting there in the corner looking sad. That's terrible. That's bad.
But it seems like going back, Madison hadn't always been with guys that seemed like they were in tune with her or put her first as well. So maybe she was just used to guys just kind of treating her like a little side piece.
She did say she feel like, she just got, she's been single for a longer period of time. Then she still like she still feel like she's single sometimes, So she's gonna have to get out of that single lifestyle mode. It's sometimes hard to break.
Yeah.
But my thing is this: if you got to sit back and just stand back and just like, okay, I gotta pump my brakes. I know I'm married. I gotta make sure I gotta take his feelings and stuff in consideration. Now she's gonna have to do that now.
She was saying also too that he need to tell her stuff like compliment her more. He was like, I tell you that. She was like, yeah, you telling me you look nice, honey. You say that to your grandma. I want to hear something like you look beautiful and stuff. Which I thought Alan complimented her, whether it's nice or not.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I just think when she said that, I think she was reaching to have something to complain about. Right. In my opinion.
So let's move on to Dr. Pia is sitting down with Thomas and Camille. So she read.
What did you say they did before Dr. Pia got there?
I said they knew Dr. Pia was coming there. Next day, they said, we need to go ahead and sick. So that's what had happened. So they could say, we did it. So, yeah. Sure. And it could have been playing in Camille's mind because it seemed like she was the holdup. But, yeah, it could have been playing for real, honey, because, who wants to be pressured to now we got to have sex now that the doctor here. But, yeah, so I don't know. But it just was kind of funny. But anyway, so Dr. Pia, so what's going on, with y'all marriage, and, sexual wise, intimacy wise. We consummated. Cheers. So they had their bubbling, honey, because they consummated it, I guess, last night or a few hours before you got here or something.
Well, the good thing about that is that if it was bad sex, she would have been in a bad mood, or she wouldn't tell Dr. Pia, Dr. Pia, this ain't gonna work. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, it turned out to be okay because they was, clanking wine glasses and stuff. So she was satisfied. Yeah. I know he was satisfied because he turned to a thug. But go ahead.
Well, women can always fake that part too. So but hopefully it will. So as they were talking and stuff, so Dr. P was like, well, what are your boundaries, I guess, when it comes to sex or whatever? So Camille said, ain't no boundaries, child. You could choke me, put me in the handcuffs, you could tie me to the bed, you know, put me in the closet. No, she didn't say all that, but
basically that's what she said. It kind of caught Thomas by surprise too.
Because he
said, what?
Dr. P was like, you booked your eyes.
He told me, I never been with somebody that said something like that. I never tried everything, so I guess we can try, huh? Camille, yeah, we can. Oh man, you got a freak, Thomas.
She said that. She said she was open to all of that stuff.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
She didn't use the freak word, but she was like, yeah.
All right, Thomas, you're gonna have to bring that thug for real.
I guess maybe since he brought it, then
Yeah, that's a good point. If you didn't bring it, I'm gonna use the missionary.
So they talked about too the love word and stuff. So Thomas was like, as far as the L word, he holds that in high regard because he doesn't want to use it and then everything fall apart. So he said the more safe he feels in the relationship, then the more he'll start to share that word, and he kind of gets emotional and tears up and stuff like that. So he said that he's very lucky to be in the situation he is now because, just dealing with his past and the things that he's been through and probably how he's probably, I guess, cheated in the past. He said he doesn't feel like he even deserved this moment.
There are a lot of guys when they go out there and messed up relationships, because they cheat or whatnot, and they do get a good woman, when they do get a second chance, they be shocked because like, man, after all the stuff I've done and in the past, I'm surprised I can be in a position like this.
You talking about you?
Yeah, me myself. You know what I'm saying?
You shared that with me.
Yeah, because when you out there doing dirt back in the past,
not that you cheated on somebody, right, but you was living.
Womanizer, what I'm saying. And he's like, man, it's gonna come back and get me. It's gonna come back and get me. And sometimes it does, you know what I'm saying? But once you get a good woman, everything works out for you. You know, you gotta thank God and be blessed that you do have that second chance. And some guys think they did so much dirt back in the day, they don't think they deserve that second chance. And Thomas, like, that's the reason why he said that. And cause that's a powerful statement. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. I said, man, the stuff I did in the past, I ain't think I was gonna get married again. I said, man, if I was down alone, I said, I understand why.
Dang. That's sad now. Ooh, let's move on. So MM said that she was on camera, got her phone and stuff like that. So she just telling, ooh, child, ooh, y'all women in these big eyelashes, honey. Y'all, it's just too heavy for your eyes. Oh my gosh, I hate them.
When I saw her looking like that, I see why.
They just too big. So she was just sharing with on her camera that it seems as though they went out. Her and Ike was having a good time. They went out to dinner and all that stuff, whatever. So she asked the question, what do you do prepare for marriage? It seems like he got irritated with the question. He started raising his voice, and she just so confused because she was like, the people started looking around and stuff like that, and she was like, let's just go. That's how she said it. So she said she need the expert to come in ASAP, honey, because they up there filming season 55 and they not over here. So yes.
Now tell the people what Ike said on the after party.
Oh, well, you could tell him.
Basically, he said he didn't raise his voice. Okay, she did ask the question, and Ike, being passive aggressive as he is,
sarcastic as Keisha called
it. He was sarcastic with it, and I guess that infuriated him, and so she just said, "Let's go up and leave," and they walked home in the rain, and I think Keisha asked him, said, so basically, did you get loud with her? And he said, no. Then Keisha said on the after party, then she said, well, maybe you didn't get loud with her. You got smart with her, or you got sarcastic with her. He said, yeah, that's what I did. And
he said, she went home and cussed me out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know who to believe.
I don't know who to believe. Wasn't there, but she tells her side of the story, and he tells his side of the story, and it's like what they say, it's always three sides of a story.
Yep. So Dr. Pia is having a conversation with Warren and Carla. So she asked how it's going. He was like, it's going good. She was like, it's going. She was like, hold up, that's two different conversations right there. Exactly. Warren just like going with the flow, child. I'm just here to collect my check. Y'all go to my app and y'all purchase that app or download it on your iPhones or your Androids.
I like Carla, man.
I do too.
I like Carla. I think
she is a truth bomb. Like, she gonna say the truth.
Yeah, you're right, and she's attractive too. And I don't see why. Like I said, I think you're right though. I think what it is, one, see her as being lazy, and that's a turn off to him.
Yeah, we're gonna see next week that she gonna what? She said she would. I quit my job.
Oh yeah, and that's a turn off to him. He wants a go-getter like him, and he sees that Carla's not that. So that's a turn off. Or
maybe she go get it in a way that it don't require you working two jobs and all that stuff, whatever.
Like just all hyper and stuff like
and
that.
And I don't have time for me because I'm so.
That's a good point too. Because she could be making money in a leisure way.
Yeah.
And he makes money in a hectic way. And how sometimes you make yourself look busy, but you still ain't doing nothing. Yeah, some people do that.
So as she was trying to,
sorry, y'all. Man, I'm sorry. Still trying to get through.
Watch your mic, baby.
I'm trying to cover, and I'm still trying to get.
I took your shine. Let's move on. So as they were sitting there talking and stuff, so she was saying that as far as Dr. Pia said, well, I heard that you haven't even hasn't met your parents yet. Oh, you ain't gay at me. And so she was like, yeah, that's true. And what did she say?
Well, it's basically she's saying, even though they're married, she want to know if one's going to be the man.
Really, babe?
I want you to get to talk.
They can't hear me.
Okay. I can't concentrate you coughing like that.
Oh, now you see how I feel.
But anyway.
Now you see how I feel. Go ahead.
So she want to make sure Warren's the man that's going to be basically sticking around before he meets her parents, especially her dad, because meeting her dad means a lot to her, which I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though we married, I got to make sure we married before you meet my parents, because I don't want you to say we married, you meet my parents, and all of a sudden you dip on me, you know. So I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah. So Warren was like, Dr. P was like, "You good with that?" Warren was like, "Yeah, I'm chill with that. I ain't finna
He don't care.
I ain't finna say this marriage anyway. I ain't got to ever meet her folks.
Yeah, he doesn't care, man. He said, "Man, I ain't got to meet your family. I ain't got to meet your dog. Hey, be honest, I ain't got to meet you."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got to be here. Just
Right.
get my check. So so Warren said that as far as attraction and stuff like that, and the intimacy. I was gonna say that.
Intimacy?
No. Impotent. And the intimacy.
Impotency. Who's impotent?
Impotent. When a man, what a man, he can't get it up. He's what? Impotent.
Oh.
Ain't that the right word?
No,
I was
that's
finna
not the
say
right
that.
word,
What
but
is it?
I don't know.
But anyway, so so he was just
Yeah, that's
saying.
the right word.
So he was just saying that as far as physical attraction and stuff like that, he said it's not there yet. So Carter was like, well, hold on then. If it ain't there, why we here? Like, you can't force nothing.
Right.
Like, we shouldn't even continue with this process. So if you're not feeling it, and I like that Carla had big girl answers. Like, I'm not saying she a little girl, but I'm just saying she had grown women, grown woman answer. Like, let's just cut all of this stuff.
She's not fluff with it. She don't have none of that fluff. She gets straight to the point. And that's what Juan said. You know what? We can build to that point, but you basically what you said, we could build to that point. You give me some time, but bruh,
we ain't got much time.
Yeah, right. You don't have time, man. You, like she said, being attracted to one another is very important.
It is.
And to me, you should know if you physically attracted to somebody right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Now the other stuff, it has to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Down the line. And like I said, the switch happened because he was physically attracted to her when they were getting a massage, because he was like, "Oh, she's so fine, I can't touch her because I want to do it right." Now all of a sudden, there's no attraction there.
Yep. Let's wrap this up. Remember, somebody in our comments said, "Y'all videos are too long."
Who said that?
You remember I told you. You what? That our videos was too long. Don't you remember that?
No, way back in the day, wasn't it?
No, that was like a couple of videos ago.
What?
Yeah. So I was like,
you blocked them?
Nah.
I said, you know what? I've been taking some time off from the comments, so I'm back on the comments now. So you come sideways, you're getting blocked sideways. I ain't playing in 2025. I ain't playing. You see this hat cocked to the side? I ain't playing with y'all suckers next year, man. But go ahead.
Suckers.
That's right.
So anyway, Dr. Peel was really just trying to say, okay, well, attraction can be a blah blah blah. Okay.
Blah blah blah.
So let's move on to Camilla and Caramel and what's his name?
Leroy.
Tyrone.
Oh, that's right, Tyrone.
Man, Leroy. Where you get that from?
The old man.
So Caramel and
Tyrone.
They headed to the jewelry store.
That sounds like a movie. You know, Slim. What's the name of that movie? Slim and that black movie. Slim and you know what I'm talking about? No, you don't.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
But so they was
Caramel and Tyrone.
So they headed to the jewelry store because now, honey, they got them some.
Yeah, he gonna floss up,
and
baby.
So she was saying, I know he was talking about my earrings and stuff like that, so he wanted to put his earrings back in. So he asked, to wear some hood. I guess her little studs.
You got earrings? I can borrow.
So he had asked to put the little studs.
I'm dead serious. But I do have my ears pierced. I had my ears. What you say? I'm square. I had my ears pierced. Why did I get my ears pierced? In my early 20s.
I never knew he had his ears pierced until we watched this.
Yeah, you see the holes in there?
Barely.
The fat might
kind of. I said, you ain't got no holes because you's a square bobs.
You messed it up. You messed it up.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No.
So I said, you was a SpongeBob
For all real talk, I did have both my ears pierced. I had gold hoop earrings in.
Now that I think about it, looking at the pictures where you had the finger waves and stuff like that, I can see that. Because you looking like a whole temptation.
I had a perm. Now I think, well, at first I did have finger waves. I had a perm. I had a perm with a bob with the hoop earrings and
I can see
in
it.
the gold herringbone necklace.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I was a pretty boy. Whatever.
Was you?
Man, I used to walk through the mall. I could hear, ooh, his hair pretty than mine. I promise you. Ooh, who did your hair? Man, they thought I was a pimp, man. Can I work for you? I said,
Work with you?
Yeah, work for me.
They really
I'm
say
not
that?
a pimp, babe. I'm not a pimp, but I can be your pimp if you want me to be your pimp. I'm serious, man. Man, when I had my
That
hair,
Eddie,
my
I wouldn't be married to that
man, I'm telling you, back then I was a freaking handful. You couldn't tell me jack, man. I thought I was straight off the Dunga Ebony magazine cover. You hear me? For reals. Yeah, don't look me down here.
So let's move on. So as Caramel and Tyrone
Tyrone
is going to the, so she looking at earrings and stuff like that for him. But as they were looking at other stuff,
they drove up in a box Chevy too, right? Yeah.
No, they
They
did.
did.
I ain't seen no car.
No, they did. He drove up. And Tyrone drove the car and stopped him. You ready to come here? Let's get out and go to the jewelry store.
So as they was getting out, they were trying on
The
earrings, but then they end up trying on a necklace, bracelet, and all that
too,
stuff.
Man.
Whatever.
And he was feeling himself.
They were looking in the
He
mirror.
was looking at his lip like he LL Cool. You saw
Yeah.
that? I said, all right now, Thomas. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you Thomas because you start to feel yourself a little bit more now. You not Tyrone. Come on, pump your brakes, bro.
That was Jay and Bay. What are you talking about?
Jay and Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I know you talking about that was doggone. I can't think of a name.
You know what they said? What's that song they got together?
Lemonade.
It's just me and my girlfriend.
Oh, that's Tupac.
All I need. No, they made that. It's just me and my boyfriend. Didn't they make that
That's
too?
Tupac. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. That's Tupac.
But they got a Bonnie and Clyde song too.
Yeah, but it's not. But
it's a different.
Yeah, it's different verse, different song.
Oh.
No, you know. I need me a real Camille because she don't know hip hop. Golly, me and my boyfriend. That's Jay-Z. No, it's not. Come on, girl. You can't ride with me like that. Now, Tyrone, you can't be with me like that. You gotta know your stuff.
Shut up, fat pimp. So let's move on. So,
you gonna do me like that?
Yeah, because they thought I was a pimp.
Why I gotta be a fat pimp?
Using age pimp. So Dr. P is sitting down with MM and Ike because state of emergency. I really thought it was just in by herself, but he just came from a campus trip, honey.
Oh,
he
was like late. Dora the Explorer.
Okay.
Dora. I'm saying,
where is he coming, honey, from out the bushes? So anyway, so he was coming in late, and Dr. Peel was asking, like, basically, what's up with your attitude and stuff like that? He was like, I don't have no attitude.
He got an attitude with Dr. P.
Yeah, no, he was, I don't have no attitude. I was just tired and stuff like that. She was like, well, what do you do to relax and stuff? He was like, well, yeah, just kind of chill or vent to friends or, to somebody that can understand. You don't vent to your wife? No. That's why I hate it. No, she don't understand. No, she be want to treat me like a piece of meat. I said, oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, see, now we get into the meat and potatoes of all of this. No pun intended. Last week when he called her aggressive, a lot of people, you don't call a black woman aggressive. Now we found out why he called her that. And, everybody have their preference, okay? Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to be touched. He doesn't want to have sex. He doesn't want that. And you have to respect that. Vice versa. If the woman was saying the same thing he was saying, you have to respect what she's saying. Now, you keep coming after that person has every right to call you aggressive.
Right.
Especially if that person keeps telling you no.
Right.
So what he should have said that, maybe he didn't want to say that, to embarrass her. He should have said, she's sexually aggressive.
Yeah.
Then everybody would understood.
Aggressive when it comes to sex.
Yeah, it's not her personality per se. It's that when it comes to sex, she's very aggressive. Jump in the shower with me.
That's now we heard that on the after party.
And every time coming out, you come at me, you want to hug and kiss on me all the time, or when I'm in the bed, you falling on me in the middle of my sleep and all that. So yeah,
now, that's according to him. Now
that's according to him.
That's what
Yeah. And now she did kind of co-sign on some of that stuff.
Some of because he was like, Dr. P was like, well, can we just ask questions and stuff like that, like lose the attitude, you know what I'm saying? Can we just be in a chill atmosphere? So he said the stuff that he wanted to say, he don't want to violate like her personal business or anything like that, So Dr. P was like, is there anything that he would share that you don't want him to share? She was like, no, he can share whatever. So that's when he shared that, right. He don't like the fact that she is like
sexual aggressive.
Yeah, he didn't say sexual aggressive, but he said that's the reason I say aggressive.
Right. And
he stands 10 toes down on what he said when he say aggressive.
And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? If a woman coming at you like that and you keep telling her no, and she's still coming at you, yeah. Now, I don't think nothing's wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I think she's an attractive woman, but a lot of men don't like women when it comes to a woman being aggressive like that. Because it takes away from the hunt.
It's
a turn off to him. You're right.
Now, for her, she said she get mixed signals. So, she a little bit confused on this because when they was on the honeymoon, and like Madison did say, it was a switch because in the honeymoon, y'all was touching on each other. And then she said on the honeymoon, she placed her hand on his thigh, and I guess he moved it to his wee-wee.
Right.
And so she was just like, okay, so that's an open invitation to saying, hey, you want more. And stuff like that. So
yeah, and I understand that and I get that. But the point is, once the man tells you no, that's a no. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. He did it at one time. And after that, he didn't do it anymore, and you still coming after him. If he said no, I'm not ready for that yet.
If he communicated that to her openly, now if he just didn't communicate that,
it sounded like he didn't, because she asked him, well, what can I do to kind of make you feel comfortable, you know? But the point is, apparently he did say no, you know what I'm saying? Because she keep asking him, are you attracted to me? Do you want me? So apparently something, had to went down for her to ask him that.
And the part too where Dr. P was like, so are you saying that she's trying to argue? That's the way I took it, because when you say her advances towards you are not, permissible, like you're not giving her permission, and she's continued to do this and do this. Are you saying that your space, your personal body, everything is being invaded? He was like, yeah. And I'm saying, why he said that so casually? Because it sounded very harsh. Now, granted, this woman got a whole business out here. You know what I'm saying? She got a brand and stuff like that. In that moment, I thought that MM was going to be more upset because now you trying to make me look bad. Right. But she didn't. She takes everything with grace, and she takes it with understanding, in my opinion, from what I see on camera. And she takes it and she listens a lot more than she talks, which is a good sign. But I thought that she was going to be a little PO, because now, bro, you trying to say I'm trying to attack you? You're going to mess up my own brand.
Yeah. But like I said, she did co-sign on some of the stuff he did say. And, she's going to have to kind of pull it back some. Every guy out there, it's not like, oh, I'm ready for you to jump my bones. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, they really do want to get to know you, know you more in depth. They want to take the time to know you. And they're not ready to jump in bed with you because they want that connection first. And maybe Ike is one of them dudes, You have to respect that.
And so Dr. P was like, well, maybe it's just a difference of personality. Now, I can say this now. People up north are different than people down south. Now, I know he was using I'm from south and I'm down south. I think he was using it at the wrong time. Now, if you're talking about people that up north, they do have a different personality. Honey. They straightforward. I ain't saying all of them, but they like this. We down south more have a laid back, more hospitable personality. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just a difference. But when you go up north, And I use this word aggressive. Sometimes they can be aggressive in traffic, aggressive when you
Because
walking.
that's what I'm
aggressive.
saying. It's just where they live at. It's the hustle and bustle of the big city. You know what I'm saying? Heck, when you go from Birmingham to Atlanta, you can see the difference sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They drive aggressive. You know, it's just the hustle and bustle of the city you live in. You go from Birmingham is kind of more laid back. It's slow living.
Yeah.
Up north and mostly up north is fast living.
Right.
You go to California, I think the West Coast, I don't see them being as aggressive in California.
Traffic. LA.
Traffic, man, I'm just talking about personality wise, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Because I have seen guys from New York, they talk all hard and aggressive, you know what I'm saying? And I remember I was in the military, I talked to the dude from Bronx, man. He was just like, dude, we just having a conversation. You ain't gotta be so with it, so but
it's a difference, and I'm sure the people in the comments would agree. If you're from Chicago or from up north and you like intermingled yourself with people from the South, there is a difference. There's a difference. But so anyway, let's move on to Michelle wants to talk to Dr. Pia because now, child, she is she don't want to come off in a certain way and all that stuff. Whatever.
I'm a good person,
basically. Because she don't want to come off in a certain way. So because of the bowling and all that stuff, whatever. So now she want to talk to her. So, child, Dr. Pia, honey, I know she said I'm going overtime with this lady. So basically, it seems as though Michelle had some fear because she grew up in a small town. She grew up in a small town in Alabama. I know it ain't Alabama. I'm just saying a small country town. So looking at David reminds her of that small country
town. Can I be
town.
honest with you? I don't believe that. I don't believe she believes that either. She just don't like David. She's trying to find anything to blame the reason why she don't like David. She's using that small town excuse, man. Come on, man. How David gonna bring you back to that small town? How? If you making your own money, you got your own stuff, but David gonna take it from you to make you go back to the poorhouse?
That's what she telling Dr. Pia.
Come on, man.
So Dr. Pia said, so basically you're looking at superficial stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, I want the cars, I want the houses, I want the nice living and stuff like that. She got it, don't she? Did you see that simple apartment?
No, I see that.
Okay. So she said she wants that, that lifestyle. And so Dr. Pia was like, well, it's not about the superficial lifestyle. She said, yes, it is for me. I want it. I want the superficial lifestyle.
At least she's telling the truth.
So basically Dr. Pia said, don't you know that you can expose a person to new stuff? Like you can expose a person to traveling or expose them to a new way of living or expose them to living a different lifestyle that maybe they didn't know. So you can expose him to that. So stop being so closed-minded and think that, we just going to live right here. And she said, David is open. He's open to new things.
I'll ask you a question. You believe Michelle in that excuse? That's a small town.
I did. At this point, I don't.
You don't care.
I don't care. I mean, I just know that she don't like. She already said I'm not physically attracted to her. When the friend was talking about you don't like his man bun, she said,
Not really.
So so she basically cut the man down in his face and said, nothing that you got, I won't.
I don't like your finances. I don't like the way you look. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you walk.
I don't like the way you smoke.
I don't like the way you smoke. I don't like the way you wash clothes. I just don't even like your presence, man.
Basically. So yeah. Anyway, so Dr. P was just saying basically your feelings are valid, but they're based in lies. Like they're falsified, because that stuff can change. So Madison and Alan are playing the Twister game that Dr. P suggested them, and they talk about sex and stuff. It seemed like it opened up stuff, but that door just gonna shut right on back. So Juan and Carla are talking about their life, how they grew up and all that stuff, whatever. And Carla talked about her ambitions and the things that she wants to do, and as far as her being an entrepreneur. So Juan was like, "Bet I'm 100%. I bag her on that, But being an entrepreneur is not easy. Some people rather work a 9 to 5 to get a steady check than being an entrepreneur because it can be very floaty. Sometimes you may not make the money. Sometimes you will."
Well, I noticed one thing when she brought that up about her being an entrepreneur. His tone changed.
He got excited.
Yeah, he got excited. Yeah, Okay, now you talking my language now.
He's like, I can bag her up on this. I can tell
I give her this, I can give her that. I was, okay.
Yeah, I can get it with my marketing team and stuff like
and
that.
Next week she's gonna say, I quit my job. Here we are with my stuff. Give me.
Right. Because she was like, I took a leap, honey.
Yeah.
And you the one said some people rather take a leap.
This is a confirmation. I need to take a leap. You had Glenn from Bell Collector take a leap. I call it gonna take a leap. I need to take a leap.
Leap right in that bed. Okay, so let's move on. So Ike is coming to visit MM at her clinic, at her, her personal business. And so she was giving one of her clients the Botox, because that's what it was, sticking them needles and stuff. So, as he was like, okay, this nice. I'm seeing you in your element and stuff like that.
I'm surprised he just seen her doing that. I'm just surprised he just been to her. This is his first time going to her office.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't got no connection. I ain't got nothing.
So, and so he just let her know as they were sitting down talking. He said, listen, I wasn't trying to put you on blast and stuff like that or whatever, but I just wanted to let, as far as the way I feel and stuff. So she was like, that's fine. Those are the things that she did not know because, she wouldn't have known. So, and she said, also, I don't know now how to move around you. Like, I don't know, you gotta walk on eggshells, stuff like that. So,
I'll ask you a question.
Oh.
How do you think she should move, in your opinion?
Baby, just be roommates. I mean, really and truly, let him move. Mm-hmm. Let him make the moves. You know what I'm saying? Now, some women, when they have been independent for so long, I'm not saying this but also, I don't know, but I don't know her background or whatever. Right. She had a father in her life, and so maybe that was a role for her as far as, because some women, if they never had a man in their life, they don't know how to kind of like let a man lead, let a man, take the lead and do this and that. So maybe she is so used to doing the lead, and maybe I can slow the lead. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we talked about fish tacos for 20 minutes last episode. So maybe he just slow the lead, and there's not a full communication that goes on with them.
Let me push back on that a little bit. Why would he lead a woman that he's not attracted to? You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think the reason why you don't want to lead, because you don't want to be there.
Well, he said he was attracted to her. So for him, he was saying it's not about sex and stuff like that or whatever. So it was just stuff, because she was like, okay, you tell me what we need to do. What's the next move? So he was like, stuff I like to do, like take a road trip or, just kind of clear my head and stuff like that. So hopefully they're going on a road trip. But no,
he didn't say they go on a road trip. He said himself go on a road trip.
Well, I'm just saying he did say that.
What?
But he did say he go on a road trip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, I thought you said they go on a road trip.
But next week, child, they ain't going on no road trip. That's when they're going to cut the buck, honey. So
she's going to get pushed to the limit. But going back to them, I just think, he's not ready to be with him. And she needs to, if she has to walk around with eggshells and she don't know what bag he's gonna come out of, that's gonna be stressful.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna lose yourself, because now you're gonna change your whole personality to just be with this guy and act around and be around this guy a certain type of way. So my thing,
perspective.
Not perspective.
Your opinion.
Not opinion. My advice to him will be like, hey, you tried, you gave it the college try, and then you move on. Get with somebody that's going to appreciate your sexual aggressiveness. Get with somebody that's not going to be intimidated about your success. Get with somebody that's going to love you for who you are.
Yeah. What it was, and I said it in there. He said something about loving you or something like that. I said, girl, you don't know, child, that book, child, it's the book. I forgot what it was, what the question was. But yeah, he wrote that book to his wife, child. So, he all about that book, honey. So anyway, so the next thing you got Dr. Pia is sitting down talking to David, honey. She said, I'm back. Child, just left, I'm back now. I'm talking to both of y'all, talking to them, and she pulls out the video. She said, let me remind y'all, and there is very rare times that they've done it, and they've done it on purpose. Let me remind y'all what y'all had said when y'all was being interviewed and what y'all was looking for. Bam, 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 showed it to you. Michelle said, I feel attacked. Get me out of here. I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Basically, she felt like Dr. P was trying to call her out, which Dr. P was calling her out. Basically, Dr. P said, I gave you everything you asked for. You and David. Now, what's the problem? What's the issue? And Michelle said,
well, she excused Michelle. I mean,
David
out.
David would leave, right? And Michelle said, I just don't have no connection with her. None whatsoever.
And Dr. P said, well, if you're not attracted to it, say so. Like she's saying, you keep talking about this small town. Like that's the finance and all that stuff. We can throw that in the past. But if you don't not attracted to them, say that.
That's why I said that small town rubbish was garbage. She just said that for some kind of excuse to give.
Girl.
The bottom line, she's not attracted to this man. And when she found out this man lived at home, that made it worse. Even though she told Dr. P that she's okay with some dude living at home.
And she said, I know it's been a tussle in the comments, whether this man is half Puerto Rican and half black or fully Puerto Rican. I don't even much know. I just know what she asked for.
Yeah, what she got.
And what she got. So I don't know if that, maybe she didn't want a Puerto Rican. Maybe she wanted a fully black man. I don't know. But regardless to the point, she not giving it a try. And everybody seems to say that David is trying. He's a good dude. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? He's even putting up with her BS to sit here. If somebody sit here and tell me everything I'm not in my face,
well,
maybe.
I understand David trying to save his marriage, but man, it comes to a point, man. You got to have some pride for yourself, man. You shouldn't allow this person to tear your character down day by day.
Nope. So anyway, that's it, y'all. We watched a little bit of the after party and we kind of intertwined it in here where Ike was saying his part of what happened. But it's two sides, three sides to every story. So we don't know, but we do know that M got the cussing and the fussing and walking off, honey, on the next episode. So I'm ready for that, honey. Because she said you didn't come home last night. Love should have brought you home last night.
If you want a circus, you bring the clown. There she goes, the clown in the circus.
Yeah, you been waiting for that boy.
Yeah. Matter of fact, when you talk about clowns and circus, I might need to go to Las Vegas. Go to Circus, baby. Y'all been to Circus? I
don't want to itch. So on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Don't forget that I am doing the ultimatum. The final 2 episodes will come on tomorrow. So I'm going to try to do that on Wednesday or Thursday.
And also, I'm going to cut you off. I don't know if you guys watched the Squid Games that came on Netflix. I think it was last year. I know season 2 is coming out next year. So if you watch Squid Games, let me know because we're thinking about watching it and doing a review on it. If you don't watch it or you haven't watched it or if you don't know anything about it, let us know that also.
All right, you guys. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first, y'all.
Deuces.
Hey!